Hey! So I don't know if any of you noticed, but I haven't written on my Substack for quite some time. In fact, the last post, which was 2 weeks ago as I record this now, was written by my husband when he hijacked my Substack. I've just been busy. This publicity campaign has been intense, and I've been writing a lot of think pieces for various different online and offline publications. But I do not want to neglect my Substack and my people who have been with me through this, so I'm going to speak my thoughts instead of writing them. Those of you who follow me on social media may have seen the video and with that Crown put out where I talk about how, thanks to two of my favorite shows, The Watchmen and Lovecraft County, I have seen Black Wall Street destroyed twice, but I never saw it was destroyed. And as I've said a few times now, there's nothing poignant about being kicked out of Eden if you don't know what Eden is. I wanted to show what this Eden was, what West Adam Heights, this black, elite, wealthy neighborhood was in 1940s. Because that's just not something that we explore very often. Sometimes we explore it through a fictional lens, which I do think works. Like, for instance, another show I'm a huge fan of, I love Bridgerton. One of my favorites actually is the Bridgerton spin-off, Queen Charlotte. I have admittedly gone through that whole season twice. But that is fictional. That community that's being described, it didn't exist as it's being described. That is us imagining what could be possible if we just open doors for people, and there's real value in that. But the thing is, the wealth existed for real, and it existed right here in Los Angeles with African American individuals at a time when almost every law was designed to prevent African Americans from acquiring or building wealth. The themes of The Great Gatsby, why this felt like such a perfect fit for me, like perfect marriage between Fitzgerald's story and this history, is some of the themes are capitalism, both its allures and its perils, and then there's the motifs of self-invention and reinvention. Those are big themes in The Great Gatsby. And every African American of wealth and accomplishment in the first half of the 20th century was a self-invented, a self-made individual. We were slaves. We were never supposed to be part of society. We were supposed to be a tool to be used by society. And once we fought to change that, and once unshackled but still burdened by a society that was violently resistant to ideas of equality, we still managed to forge new paths to success and prosperity. And what I really think is interesting about each of these individuals, the real life individuals, as well as the fictional ones, to be honest, in The Great Man, is these are all people who are demanding that they be allowed to define themselves, and demanding that society see them as they want to be seen, as they are, as they have created themselves to be. And in many ways, that is the definition of Black excellence. It's rejecting a societal definition of what we are supposed to be and instead forcing the world to see us as we are, see our strengths, see the areas where we excel, see why that earns us the accomplishments that we have, and and why that demands respect and various kinds of rewards, be they monetary or otherwise. Being able to self-define and getting the world to see that, that's Black excellence, and that was every individual who lived in Sugar Hill at the time that the great man is said. So I really hope you enjoy it, and I'm really excited to hear all of your thoughts once you get to read it. Again, it comes out on June 10th. If you're here in LA, I will be at Romans on June 10th. Go to the website. If you are closer to Santa Monica, I will be at Diesel Bookstore on June 11th. I will be at Chevalier's in Larchmont on the 19th, and I'm also going to be in Tennessee, in Alabama, and Santa Cruz. So check my website for the events. Some of these events you do have to register for. So that's it.